see such a similarity in our immigrant church. We got the first generation Taiwanese-speaking or Mandarin-speaking versus the second generation English-speaking. And the English-speaking grew up in this American culture, in a different culture than the first generation. And so there's culture clash. There's language differences. And a lot of times, the two generations, especially the English generation, will complain against the Chinese generation, okay? I'm proud of our church in that we don't have a lot of those tensions anymore. But a lot of the churches that are, the immigrant churches that are kind of new, like 5 years, 10 years into the church life, this tends to be a big problem, right? Because a new Chinese church, they'll have like little kids, and the kids grow up to be like youth. And so the EM is just full of youth, okay? It's not like a family ministry yet. And at that stage, there can be a lot of tension. And sometimes, and I've heard it from Taiwanese churches, Chinese churches, Korean churches, Japanese churches. We all deal with the same thing, okay? Because the English side will always feel like they're second-class citizens. I hope you don't feel like that at this church, at least not in 2025. Maybe back in 1995, maybe, okay? And why? Let's be a little interactive, right? If you ever went through that stage of your life where you felt like EM was second-class citizen, why did you feel that way? Anybody? You can just shout it out. Okay? Our voice are not heard by who? By the first generation leadership, right? And usually the first generation, they're the elders and the deacons that are the decision makers, okay? That's really good. What else? How can you feel like a second-class citizen? Anyone? Okay. Yeah, when the leadership speaks in Mandarin and you don't understand a lick of Chinese and it's like, oh, then I guess I can't be in leadership, right? All right. Anything else? Those are really good. Or perhaps the second generation doesn't even get a say of what lunch is going to be, right? Now it's pretty neutral. I mean, back in the days when there's still chicken feet and pig feet, then you hear a lot of voices, right? How come we're eating chicken feet at church? Oh, because the grandpas and the grandmas love it. You don't get a say.